Welcome back to Challengers Korea 2020. We're in Game 3. It doesn't look like Oz Gaming have made any substitutes. So, as I often say, as we say on the streets, run it back, same teams. This is now a betting chat, boys. CK, listen, my chat has always been a betting chat, which is why I hate it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Sometimes you betting fans annoy the living hell out of me. I am not gonna lie to you. Minute going to pick up the MVP, which is very deserving. He had a very good game. Was absolutely dominant on that Pantheon, specifically constantly pressuring Crown. They recognized that Crown was having one of those days where he plays well, so they had to shut him down, and they did just that with the Pantheon. Just fantastic play out of him. Just absolutely shut down Crown the entire game. Listen, it's nothing against you guys. It's just, usually betting fans are good people. But the bad betting fans are so bad that it just leaves a bad taste for all betting fans, period. As everybody voted for Minute to pick up the MVP, which he deserves it. Had a fantastic game. So I think I told you guys last time, I got a bad dog bite. It's not fun, but it's healing up. It's still a bit swollen. It's not as swollen as it used to be. It used to be really swollen, but now it's a lot better. We're going to be starting up this third draft. As we see, no substitutes have been made. And so far, it's the same bans. Bard being banned. But this time, it's going to be the Blitzcrank being banned. That was something that Motive carried on last week. And want to avoid it this time around. Camille being banned out this time. Karma going to be the last ban here for hyFresh Blade. Again, these bot-focused bans for our Oz Gaming. They recognize that bot lane is their primary source of carry, though today I feel like they would be trying to ban out mid lane more, especially because Crown had a really good game 1. TF going to be banned away, so TF and Bard banned all 3 games by Oz Gaming. That third game has been varied, but it's going to be hyFresh Blade prioritizing the Trundle, which we might not see as much of come next patch. Caitlyn? We haven't seen Caitlyn this series. I think she's been open every game and hasn't been picked up. Ashe going to be picked up by Oz Gaming here. We'll see if the Braum is going to accompany the Ashe. Nidalee going to be covered, but the Olaf and the Trundle. Well, Trundle's going to be picked up here. Caitlyn, as I was just talking about her, is going to be picked up here. So glad to see the Caitlyn picked up by hyFresh Blade. Will we see another poke support to be paired with that? Bard has been banned. It's going to be the Thresh actually that's going to be picked up. So they're going to be going for the playmaking here in the bot lane. Potentially a pick comp, as we see the Volibear being picked up as well. The early game is going to be very problematic for Oz's bot lane. We'll see what they're going to pair it with. This is probably going to be... Oh, the Ornn! I was talking about how that's the perfect pick for Soar last time, but hopefully this time around, We do see the Silas ban come out. It wasn't really a problem for them game one, but you don't want to continue to give them opportunities to play a Silas. Potentially Fire Rain or Mighty Bear could pick it up. You could see the Volley Bear go top and Mighty Bear opt to play the Silas. Or you could see the Silas go top and Mighty Bear play the Bear one more time. Tom Kench, sorry, excuse me, is going to be banned away this time. Which is a good ban. If you're going to go for the Volley Bear and the Thresh, you probably want to ban away the Tom Kench, who can completely negate the Thresh Hook or the Volley Bear stun. It's going to be Nidalee being banned away for Oz Gaming this time around. The last ban here by hyFresh Blade is going to be the last ban of the series. Red side has won every game this series. I just thought about that. Uzi won game 1, hyFresh won game 2, both of those on red side. So if that holds true, we will see Oz Gaming pick up a win game 3 here. It's going to be the Azir as the last ban. Zoe is open, Syndra's open. Lots of good picks for Crown. Morgana going to be picked up here, which is good against the Volibear, but I think that of all the hook champions to play into Morgana, I think Thresh is the best. Because you can the hook is not going to stun them and pull them towards you, but you can still get in there. But we'll see. Aatrox going to be picked up here for hyFresh. The B4, B5 Aatrox, very common, as Weiser's undefeated on the Aatrox and played very well on the Aatrox last split. I think was undefeated last split. No, he wasn't undefeated on the Aatrox. I think Thal was the only one that was undefeated on the Aatrox. But it is going to be the Orianna once more for Fire Rain. So Orianna has been picked all 3 games. The last pick is going to be the mid lane for Crown. Knows that he's against the... Oh, Vel'Koz! Something that we've been wanting to see more of, and it's going to be picked up. Crown going to be playing that Vel'Koz. We've seen it once so far in CK. So Weiser was 10-4 on the Aatrox last split. I'm just now confirming that. But I like this Vel'Koz pick. I like it a lot. We've seen it banned, I think, once or twice, but we've only seen it be picked up once. The one time it was picked, it was actually... Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. There it is. Last time it was picked, it was actually picked up by Crown, who won on the Vel'Koz. Went 3-0-9. Had a perfect KDA, so hasn't died yet on the Vel'Koz. Actually, that win was against Runaway, which was a very big deal, considering he was against Mask on the Zoe. So, likes to play the Vel'Koz into the backline mages, it seems. We'll see if he can continue to do that as he faces off against Fire Rain's Orianna. Fire Rain really good at these playmaking mages, like the Orianna, like the Cassio. So we'll see if he can continue to make plays here with the Orianna. As we get into this game 3 of hyFresh Blade versus Oz Gaming. And we are going to pause. It wouldn't be an Oz Gaming match without a pause, let's be real, guys. Hopefully it's not an hour-long pause, though. Every time we've gotten really long pauses, it's only been odds gaming. Like they've had 3 hour long pauses this year, or 1 hour plus. There was one pause that was several hours. That was a really bad one. When the game servers crashed, that was really bad. But yeah, some good stuff. Hopefully this pause isn't too long. I think we're about to start up again. Potentially, we may not be. Let me see if I can pull up the pick and ban here so I can talk more about the draft. So, looking at the draft, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. The three Asian dudes dropping in the locks? No, they're just passing time. There's a pause. They're just passing time and talking about. What they do is they basically do what I do. They look at chat and they talk to chat. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna start up now. Who's the far left guy? I believe it's Cloud Templar. Cloud Templar is usually on the far left. I don't remember who it was on the far left. I have really bad short-term memory. But I think it might be Cloud Templar, who is a former professional player, now caster, was very well respected when he played. Funny enough, is well known to getting a quote-unquote tribute game by Team Dark when they trolled and picked 5 champions that Cloud Templar was known for, and all took Smite. But yeah, this is a close draft. I really like the draft from both the teams here. I really like that Henna took cleanse. I would have liked to see maybe Minute not take ignite, maybe take heal, so that Henna still has that heal. Maybe would have liked to see Fire Rain take cleanse as well. I speak Asian? What the hell? Did someone actually... Someone actually just said, I speak Asian. How? What? Dude, there's like 20 Asian languages at least. Like, there are a lot of Asian languages and none of them are similar. Except for maybe like different iterations of Chinese and Japanese. Even those aren't similar. Well, maybe Chinese. I think like the 2 iterations of Chinese are kind of similar if I'm not mistaken. What the hell? Like, dude, there are so many Asian languages, dude. Like, let's take a look at all the Asian languages. I'm gonna pause that. This is a fight in the bot lane. Motive might be in a lot of trouble. Gets the dark plane with flash to the way. Pilot! Oh, he's actually gonna be able to make the play here. Can he pick up 2 kills? Henna has to flash away to safety. Oh, and that's the bot cat that we've been waiting for. In that fight, though, Crown burned flash. Did Crown flash at the start of the game again? He did that last time, too. Last match in Game 3, he flashed for no reason. But let's take a look at the replay of this bot fight. But yeah, okay. Really good fight there by Motive. I thought he was in trouble, but the flash bind was just amazing. Now, this lane has a lot of poke with the Ashe and the Morgana. They're gonna zone away Henna and Minute really hard, and I attribute that to Minute picking the Thresh here. They're gonna have a lot of problems. Oh, it looks like Mighty Bear's stuck between a rock and a hard place, but actually who's stuck between who? Soar is very low here, is not getting any help from Crown or Juhan. Brought to about a quarter HP, and now Weiser and Mighty Bear look like they want to try to potentially finish up a kill here, but good job by Crown to zone them away. Now, let's talk about the languages spoken in Asia, okay? You have you got Mandarin and Cantonese. You have Hindi. You have I don't know what they speak in Malaysia. You have Indonesian. Yeah, oh, that's where you burn the flash. Okay. You have Nepalese. You have Thai. You have Vietnamese. You have Cambodian. I'm pretty sure the Cambodian language isn't called Cambodian. And then you also have the Saudi Arabian, not the Saudi Arabian, the Middle Eastern. Middle East is technically Asia. Fun fact. So you have Arabic, you have Persian, you have Turkish, you have Kurdish. There's a lot of Asian languages technically. So you can't just say I speak Asian. Although actually, you could say that. A friend of mine that I actually met. This is the most overqualified I've ever seen anybody at a job, by the way. It was this Korean guy that I met. His English name, he went by James. I don't remember what his Korean name was. He told me, but I can't remember. But his English name was James. That's what I called him. Do you mean dialects? No, I mean languages. Oh, 100 languages in the Philippines. Oh, you were talking to him. Oh, my bad. Are there really over 100 languages in the Philippines? Is that real? There's no way. There's over 100 languages in the Philippines? Is that true? I have a hard time believing that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. Only half of Turkey is Asia? Oh, my bad. Oh, Pilot is in a lot of trouble. Look at that. The Black Shield doing so much. That's what I was talking about. It completely negates Mighty Bear. It's so difficult for them to collapse onto Pilot. And they've drafted around playing the bot lane early on. Fire Rain sure can set up kills on the Crown, but it's going to be difficult because he's playing the Vel'Koz. You can't really set up plays around the Aatrox. It's more difficult. But when you're trying... Oh, look at this. They're going to regank here. But Motive has to Black Shield himself. Pilot might be in danger. It gets ignited, has to flash away. But look at that teleport here. Motive might go down. But there's two teleports. And Crown is here with level 6. Fire Raid and Weiser. Double TP from the two of them. Oh, this is not good for Oz Gaming. Sora's going to go down here. Ultimate, though. Can it find any kills? It can't. Crown not able to pick up anything there. That double TP from hyFresh was really well played. But look at this. Juhan recognizes that they're going to have to recall off of this and is going to take the drag here. So the early Ocean is going to go to Oz Gaming. Oh, so there's 100 different dialects. But that's still a lot. But yeah, the point I was making there is my Korean friend knew, like, literally all the languages spoken. Like, he knew all the languages spoken in Asia. He had a degree in hospitality, I think is what it was. He had like I don't remember, but look at this gank, really well executed by hyFresh Blade. Look at the double TP, almost perfect double TP. It was a little bit off by like a millisecond, but nonetheless. Oh, what a good ultimate from Fire Rain, canceling out the Ornhorn. Just perfect play from hyFresh Blade. This is what you like to see out of them. Oh, Piglet. Yeah, Piglet. If Piglet's watching this, he for sure has PTSD from the. I'm sure Loco Doco has PTSD from watching this as well. I feel like anytime there's a double TP, Loco Doco, like anytime there's anywhere, any competitive scene anywhere where there's a double TP that leads to an ADC dying, Loco Doco just has the natural instinct to grab the nearest keyboard and slam it against a desk. And just slams it against whatever surface it was resting on initially. Just slams the keyboard down anytime there's a double TP. I have no comment on Loco Doco. No comment. I don't flame people anymore. That's not my style. Okay, I don't flame anybody. That's not nice. Unless your name is Nico the Pico, then I will flame you. Flame these nerds, G? Jeez, no, the only person I will flame is Nico the Pico. Probably one of the worst coaches I've ever seen. Wasted the short-lived prime of Profit to coach a terrible NIP. Well done as a pick man coach, lol. Oh man, but look at this. So we're gonna be looking for the Gengar to fire. Nice pillar to keep him in place. Fantastic combo from Oz Gaming. They're gonna pick up a kill. 5 kills in 9 minutes is a little above the average of CK. I'm liking this so far. But yeah, I felt so bad. Profit literally went from SKT to NIP. That is such a bad drop off. He probably didn't get paid that much on NIP either. I'm gonna be real. Probably got paid well on Rockcat though. Is Profit still in EU? I haven't heard of Profit. Oh, I just opened Microsoft Edge on accident. What has Profit been up to? I don't really watch that much LEC. I only watch when Mad Lions play occasionally because I like Shadow. What the fuck is Team? Oh, he's in Vietnam. Ah, but he's a coach. He's the assistant coach. Oh yeah, I forgot he got removed along with EQ in January. What? What the hell? Why? That is, man, I feel so bad. Profit is one of the biggest wasted talent I've ever seen. He was so insane on Rumble on SKT, and then just went to NIP, had his career wasted. Then went to Rockcat, more career waste, but not as much of a waste. Went to Rogue, a little bit of a waste, but not really. Still kind of a waste. And then, yeah, now he's a coach. Feels bad. He's only 24. I don't know why he's coaching so early in his life. There are a lot of talent wastes that make me feel sad. Pilot is one of them. Pilot is a really big talent waste. Like, Pilot could be carrying a wildcard team right now. And, like, I like that he's in CK because he might get attention from a Korean team and might be picked up and for an LCK team next split. But I'm not sure if it'll still be good. Well, I mean, I didn't think he'd be good this split. I'm gonna be real. I thought Pilot was a big question mark this year, but he's ended up being really good. I think in my opinion is pretty confidently. I wouldn't say is doing the best out of the CK ADCs, but I would say is the best ADC in CK. And I feel like he could still be hard carrying a wildcard team. Minute gonna throw out the hook on the recalling Vilcaz, so unfortunately he's gonna get away. I didn't think Thal was gonna be a waste of talent, but he ended up being a big waste of talent. I felt really bad. I didn't think it was gonna be a waste of talent because I thought Sotobol was gonna promote. If they would have promoted, it wouldn't have been a waste of talent at all. They would have been able to make their way back into LCK, and they would have been really motivated to prove themselves. But unfortunately, ooh, Crown just missing the combo there. Weiser gonna get snared down by the Dark Blinding, but he's gonna be able to get to the back here, gonna clear out this ward. Look at that teleport here from Fire Rain. He's back in this fight for this Mountain Drake. Hannah throwing out the ultimate. Weiser in a lot of trouble. He goes down to Crown. And that's going to mean that Oz are going to be able to pick up this dragon. Crown is popping off on this Vel'Koz. Weiser getting a little bit too forward there, and that's going to mean Juhan is going to be able to get this dragon. Should be able to get this dragon. We'll see if Minute can maybe pull off a Miracle Steal. Nope, not going to be able to do that. Gauntlet Crown form? True. Very true. Mighty Bear. I like to say best of 5 Crown form. Crown's in his best of 5 form. Even though this is a best of 3. Like, best of 1 Crown, I think, is the worst Crown. The best Crown is best of 5, and like the median is best of 3. So the more games there are in a match, the better Crown does. But look at that fantastic combo from Crown there. Picks up the kill. We actually talked about that on an episode of a CK podcast with J-Core. We talked about if a CK super team would win LCS. I said they would beat everybody except for C9. It would be coin flip. And I still think I still think that's the case. I think they could beat everybody except for if it was a best of 5. If you took like the best player at every position in CK in a best of 5. So like that would be. Oh, I'm gonna pause this. Mighty Bear might be looking for something here. Oh, that's gonna be the missed Ash arrow. So like if you took like a team, if it was Tana, Muujin, Nehun, Pilot, Zeus. If you took that team and put them in LCS, I think they could potentially win LCS. Like that's a really good team. That's all. Those are all players who would be like top 6 in LCK. Honestly, if you took that team and put them in LCK, I bet you they'd make playoffs. That's a bit of a hot take, actually. That's a really hot take. I don't know. That's a bit of a hot take. Yeah, I'd have to really look into that. But look at this. Soar forces the flash in a minute. Oh, Dark Biting's gonna land on Hannah there. They're gonna fully dedicate to this fight. Weiser has the TP flank. Is he gonna be able to find anything though? Pilot should be able to get away just fine. Dark Biting's gonna land on to Weiser, so his World Ender is gonna be a bit wasted. Hannah poked by the Vel'Koz there. Herald is gonna be aggroed. Oz are out of vision, but they should know where they are. Ooh. That could have been Weiser getting picked off again there, but luckily he's able to avoid that. And hyFresh Blade's going to rotate mid lane to try to get a turret here, but Oz are going to follow them. Really good job by Fire Rain to put the ball down there. I keep getting confused because out of the corner of my eye, I see Fire Rain's ultimate go on cooldown, but it's because of the E being used. Like you can't ult mid E, I think. I keep getting confused because that keeps happening. But nonetheless, it's going to be Oz Gaming picking up the Herald here, but they are going to have to give over the bot turret for it. And they're going to have to give over the blue buff as well. But the thing is, if they can set up a charge here in the top lane, they could make this very well worth it. It's going to be the charge going down. Listen, I hate to get into the middle of chat arguments, especially whenever they're aggressive as this one, but I will say that I think you're significantly overvaluing early dragons. I don't think early dragons are as important as you make them out to be. I don't think that hyFresh Blade. I do think that Oz Gaming are likely to win this, but I don't think it's because they are getting. Fire Rain barely able to avoid the crystal arrow there, but I don't think it's because they're getting early dragons. It's a lot more than that. It's the fact that they have the pace early game with the comp that's going to outscale hyFresh. The fact that they're having the pace, they're playing at the better pace early game, whenever they have this comp, makes me think that they're likely to win this game. Shut up, Quest. You know nothing about League of Legends, idiot. My bad. I am definitely Quest, and I'm definitely sorry. But Juhan, gets bursted down there. Has to be more careful. Weiser's on the side here, has the flank with the World Ender ready. This is going to be the first Infernal Dragon coming up. A good way for hyFresh Blade to get themselves back into this game would be to start reverse sweeping these dragons. Infernal's going to lose patience and reset, but it is going to be aggro. Juhan's going to get ulted by Henna to try to poke him down and to get him away from the dragon, and it's going to work. They're going to be able to get him away, and they're going to move up. It's going to start to get bursted down. Here comes the Ornhorn, and it's going to get secured by Mighty Bear. Ultimate from Crown is not going to do much, and that's going to be hyFresh picking up the dragon, but look at this. Oh, Crown's looking for a pick, but he's not going to find it. But look at this, they're zoning away hyFresh, and they're going to be able to pick up this mid lane turret. I think do they still have? No, they don't have the Herald. I forgot they used it earlier. Oh, Henna. Look at this, it's starting to move forward. Almost got bursted down there. Ooh, Weiser has the flank again. But there's so much vision on him, I don't think they can... Oh, they're going to go anyway. Weiser's going to QE onto Crown, lands a W, but Crown's going to be able to avoid it thanks to the heal. I just noticed Crown has heal, actually. OZ Khan, Pepega, jeez. Khan and CK would be so interesting. I would love to see, like, someone like Khan or someone like... Well, we kind of saw that with Thal, but not really. I'd like to see, like, a super dominant top laner playing CK. That'd be really interesting. Oh my god. Like someday in LCS Kappa. I thought someday was gonna like hard stomp LCS, and like that didn't really end up happening. I want to see like I want to see Thal in like Latin America. That's what I want to see. Oh my god. This Quest meme is going too far, Quest. Get him to stop, please. Oh, Crown in a lot of trouble here. Has to flash away from Fire Rain. Gonna get flashed on and killed by Fire Rain thanks to the efforts of Mighty Bear. And now... Oz! This is an interesting spot for both these teams. Here comes the Crystal Arrow, not going to be able to find Henna, but here comes the Ornhorn. Oh, they might be in a bad spot here. Predicts the flash from Weiser, but they should be fine, and now they're going to run away. That's a ping for Baron by hyFresh Blade. I don't think that is them trying to initiate it. I think that they think Oz is going to go Baron. But they're not going to do that. Here comes the recall from Oz Gaming. They're going to look to reset here. Fire Rain going to start to get vision control. My stomach is feeling kind of upset. I think I'm going to take a couple Oh, God. A couple comes. Jesus Christ. A couple of Tums, not Cums. I'm not eating semen. A couple of cums. Jesus Christ. A couple. Oh, jeez. I wish Malice were here to hear that. A couple of cums, man. I'm not gonna say who. I think Quest knows who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna name names, but I do know somebody in the Challengers Korea scene who I know for a fact has tasted their own semen. I know they have told me this. They told me they have tasted their own semen. Crown almost. I shouldn't say almost because Mighty Bear's half health, but did a lot of damage to Mighty Bear there. But I know for a fact that somebody in the CK scene has eaten their own semen, and like voluntarily this didn't happen by accident. And by the way, this is why I marked the stream as a mature stream so I can talk about stuff like this. But yeah, I know for a fact someone in the CK stream, in the CK scene, who has tasted their own semen voluntarily. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not even gonna say what team they play for. They might not even be a player. I'm not even gonna say what they are, but I know for a fact that they've eaten their own semen. Now, speaking of eating, Minet's gonna eat their horn here, but it's gonna be just fine. Oh, Crystal Arrow! Speaking of eating, Wise is gonna eat the Crystal Arrow. Is gonna get flashed on. Is gonna get killed down. Now let's see if Oz can make use out of the numbers game. Gonna be able to fight this 5v4. Maybe should rotate to the Infernal while Weiser's dead, and it looks like they're gonna do just that. Take the tower, then start to rotate, but they're half and half of this rotate because it looks like they are aware that hyFresh want to threaten the Baron, and they're moving towards that. Pilot can solo the Dragon just fine at this point. And then, oh, it's going to be the hook. They might be able to pick off Soar here. He flashes away and dashes away, but he is going to go down to the dirt. But that is going to be the Infernal being picked up by Pilot. Are they going to start up the Baron? They are going to... Okay, so this is a Baron start. It is going to be spotted out by Pilot. Crown popping the Spooky Ghost. Throws out the Q, but is unable to find anybody. Crown. Oh, it looks like this is hyFresh start, or not, sorry, Oz Gaming starting up the Baron here. Pilot tanking it though. Soar does TP in. Oh, look at that! The pick! Fire Rain! He might go down. He does have to get Lantern out and has to pop the QSS. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, it was a Mikhail's Crucible by... Okay, I have not seen anybody in CK build that item in a minute. Which is ironic because Minute built the item. But I have not seen anybody build that item in a long time. Let's play Fall Guys. A lot of people have been asking me to play that game. Can we play it together? Even though you're in Korea? I'll download it right now. Well, no, we'll play. You know what? What are you doing? What are you doing after CK today? I was supposed to record CK podcasts with Slothy, but I would consider. You both are in Korea? No, I'm not in Korea. I'm in North America. I might commentate a Korean league, but I'm in NA, baby. I'm part of the best region in the goddamn world. NA #1. Hey, NA undefeated in World Finals. Undefeated in World Finals. No other region can say that. Wait, actually China can't. Wait, no, China can't because they lost 3-0 to SKT in 2013. So China, see, no other region can say they're undefeated in the World Finals. Oh shit, wait, Taiwan can. Wait, no, they can't. Wait, did they sweep? No, they didn't sweep Azubu. They didn't sweep Azubu. I'll pick up Fall Guys right now though, yeah. We'll play that for sure. Oh. Oh, Henna, is in a lot of trouble. Weiser on the side flank here. Oz might be in trouble. This is a nice engage from Fire Rain. Really big ultimate. Oh, this is the fight for sure. Soar gonna pop the ultimate. Can they find the turn, though? Double kill so far for Fire Rain. Pilot trying to carry this fight. Had to burn the flash just now, though. They're gonna start to go towards the Baron. They have 4 members versus the 3 on Oz. Motive is up in 20 seconds, though. If hyFresh don't start up this Baron soon enough, Motive is going to be there in time for the contest. They're clearing a lot of vision, but now they're going to start it up. If Motive has Moby Boots, might be able to make it in time for the contest. Oh, no, never mind. This is getting melted down very fast. But there's the teleport coming in from Fire Rain. No way for Juhan to force himself into the pit. He's going to have to walk in if he wants to contest. Minute's going to hook him. He's down to half health. hyFresh is going to come off. Oh, that's the ult from Fire Rain going to bring Juhan back, but he's going to be able to be just fine. And just like that, actually, they're forcing hyFresh off the Baron. Because like I said, Motive doesn't have that long of a death timer. He's only level 10. That's the benefit to playing support, baby. Your death timers are real short. But let's take a look at the replay. That looked like a really good start for Oz. But the counter engage from hyFresh was on point. Look at this flank from Fire Rain and Mighty Bear. Fantastic play from Fire Rain on the Soriana. Really good job by Sora there to prevent them from getting any more kills.
오지가 먹으면 난리가 나는 거예요. 네. 아까보다 훨씬 좋은 것 같아요. 이게 주요 딜러 전멸을 많이 빼놔가지고. 그렇죠. 크라운 파일럿 전멸 없습니다. 정글러 주환도 없고요. 파이렌과 헤나, 미니슨 현재 전멸이 있습니다. 이거 이렇게 시야 잡아두면 오즈 전멸 없는 주 딜러들 진입하기가 좀 까다롭긴 하거든요.
Oz gonna be walking up here. hyFresh gonna start up this dragon. This is the sole point for Oz. If they can somehow find a way to steal this, this would be fantastic. Henna is gonna pop the QSS as he gets hit with the Ash Arrow. Weiser gonna be engaging on the side here. Sora in the middle of the entire team. That's going to be Mighty Bear picking up the dragon. Sora gonna go down here in just a moment. That's gonna be 2 for 1 so far in favor of hyFresh. Or no, 1 for 1, my apologies. In favor of nobody. And just like that, hyFresh Blade picking up their second dragon. Ooh, nice. Oh, Fire Rain getting a little forward there. Needs to be careful. It's gonna be. Oh, Oz are gonna 2-man this Baron so far. They're melting it down very quickly. Mighty Bear is trying to pick off Crown. They're trying to get a pick on Crown, but they have no idea that Oz are doing this Baron. They are gonna have to disengage on it though. The Baron is still aggroed though for now, but it is going to eventually lose patience and de-aggro. Sora is level 13, so he has ornaments for himself, but is not able to get ornaments for his team yet. Crown looks like he's going for the death cap, so he will have that by the time Sora is level 15, hopefully. As Pilot is most likely going to get the first upgrade for that Blade of the Ruin King. What is the Blade of the Ruin King upgrade called? Blade of the More Ruin King? Blade of I don't know. Might of the Ruin King? That sounds right. Oh, engage here on the Pilot's gonna take half of his health. That's a lot of damage. Sora goes off to the side lane to farm. Gonna leave his team to 4v5 versus hyFresh Blade. Yeah, I know Death Cap is called Death Crown. I know Infinity Edge is Molten Edge. I know Iceborne Gauntlet is Frozen Fist. And then it's Forge Fire Cape. But this is a half health Baron. I'm gonna stop what I'm saying. These are nice trap setups by Henna, but they're gonna have to disengage off the Baron. But look at this, Henna. Oh, never mind. I thought he would maybe want to re-engage with Minute and Fire Rain there, but Juhan's gonna move up to clear vision. After this game, I'm just gonna drink a nice tall glass of water. I am really dehydrated right now. I really need some water. Oh, look at this. Sora has to flash away. Nice play from Minute. Good ultimate from Fire Rain, but here comes the Ornhorn. Can he get away? Gets the redemption. He is so tanky, but he is eventually going to go down. Oh, maybe not. He might be able to survive. Here comes the Asher on Mikhail's Crucible, going to be used on himself. Juhan moving forward onto Weiser. A lot of low members of hyFresh Blade. They're going to have to get away. Mighty Bear was on the side like he wanted to engage there, but had to go away. Since so many members were brought low. Look at this. Crown might look to take out Weiser, but Weiser's going to take the Lantern to get away. Oh, Soar's on the side here. He teleported back. This is not a good look. Crown's going to find one kill. Soar's going to find the other. This is going to be the Baron for Oz Gaming. What a fantastic teleport from Soar. What's up, Don Jake? I'm doing good. How's Turkey? I hope it's good. But nonetheless, taking a look at the replay here. Very nice hook from Minute. This looked like a really good play from hyFresh play, but look how tanky Soar is. Just refused to die. Throughout this, has 3 members on him using ultimates and all these abilities and just refuses to die. By the way, using the Mikhail's Crucible on yourself is a lot harder than it looks. You have to have good anticipation for it. You have to essentially Captain Jack QSS yourself, and it's very difficult to do. That's a lot harder than it looks. But if you look here on the bottom left of your screen, Infernal is up in 6 seconds, and the hyFresh Blade have the priority positioning. But Oz Gaming have the Baron. They're ahead of hyFresh Blade here. They have more gold worth, but that's not going to matter. They're going to get the Dragon regardless. But look at this. Weiser has to get lanterned out. Mighty Bear's going to look for the engage. It's a big ultimate, but can they find the fight? Oz are doing so much damage. This is a really big ultimate from Motive. They're dissuading hyFresh from moving in thanks to that. Pilot going to flash forward onto Mighty Bear. He's going to go down. Look at Crown here looking to fight Fire Rain, but is not going to be able to do so most likely. Now, Oz Gaming are going to look mid. Can they end the game? Crown's trying to stop the recalls. Pops the Spooky Ghost, but is not going to do anything with that. Oz are going to look mid lane. They're going to take the Inhibitor turret, and the Inhibitor will follow. Will they look to end the game, though? Crown is on his way back to his team. hyFresh are looking to 3v5 the Siege. Minute! I don't know what that was. Can anybody explain to me what Minute's thought process was there? I mean, he bought time, but you can't die this late in the game like that. Especially when you're the one with Mikhail's Crucible. You can't be dying like that. Redemption's going to heal up a lot of members of Oz Gaming here, and the minions. Oh, Ash Arrow gonna land despite the flash. Means that they're going to be able to take the second Nexus turret. Can they end the game? This is going to be a nice charge from Soar. That's the end of the game, surely. Oz Gaming, they faltered game 2, but they're going to successfully defend their 4th place spot. GG. That was a good game. That was a fantastic game from Oz Gaming. Looking really good game 1 and game 2. This is the form we like to see them in. This is the form we like to see Crown in. Apparently some time on the bench is exactly what he needed, and he's playing very well this time around. Picked up the MVP game 1. Probably won't pick it up game 2, but we'll see. Hey. What I say? If you sub to me, you see, I called Oz Gaming winning in 3. Hey, that's why you should subscribe to LOL Takeoff, because I just predicted that. I predict the matches all the time, baby. I'm big brain. I said Oz in 3. Before the match even started, I said Oz in 3. Hey, all I'm saying is, maybe you should consider subbing. You get access to my predictions. Who won? That would be Oz Gaming.
약간 위쪽 상위 4개 팀으로 좀 갈라놓은 것 같은 느낌이 있죠 지금. 네. 자, 이제 오즈 게이밍의 바로 위쪽에는 러너웨이가 있습니다. 그리고 어썸 스피어.
By the way, G2A doesn't sponsor me, but if you head over to Malice's Twitter, you can check out the the links that he has for G2A sales. Gonna help the homie Malice here. Go over to his Twitter. He has a partnership with GTA, so go buy some games. Takeoff, did you know Malice secretly likes hugs? It's no secret that Malice likes physical embrace. That's not a secret at all.
결국 승리는 오즈 게이밍이 가져가게 됐습니다. 3세트 때는 어떤 선수의 활약이 좀 부드러워졌다고 생각하세요? 오즈 게이밍.
I was thinking about one day, like 1 week, like doing seeing if a site will let me do a parlay bet on every match for CK and seeing if I can win it. Because if I want a parlay bet for all the matches in a week in CK, because if I would have done that for week, I think it was week 4, I would have won because I guessed every single match score correctly that week. If I can get a match parlay bet for an entire week of CK, I wonder how much money that would make me. I've gotten close several times, and there have been a couple of weeks where I've gotten perfect week predictions this year. I don't know.
마지막 한타 장면에도 나올 겁니다. 함께 만나보시죠. 용은 기가 막히게 잘 먹고 빠졌거든요, 계속.
But nonetheless, taking a look at the replay here. Fantastic team fighting from Oz Gaming. Didn't even need the Infernal Soul to end the game. hyFresh invested into forcing the soul point, but as a result ended up losing the game. And yeah, I could probably do it manually, but you know, I want to get the parlay bet. You get more money out of a parlay than just betting one by one.
여기서 뭐 미니 선수가 나중에 나와서 피리 부는 미니스 플레이를 보여줬지만 어쩔 수 없었습니다.
No, betting on the score. Betting on the score. Like each match, betting on there was, but like week 4, I guessed every single match score correctly. But if we look at the game, post match damage, Firewind doing the most, Pilot doing the second most, Crown doing the third most, Henner doing the fourth most, and the fifth most does go to Soar. Let's take a look at the MVP. It's Pilot. I think this is like the third time this split we've gotten the Pilot Crown duo MVP interview. But fantastic game out of Pilot. 6-0-8. Absolutely popped off.
이니시에이팅을 다 소화했다는 게 제일 중요한 것 같아요. 네. 여기서 또 해나 상대 원딜에게 또 화살을 맞춰줬어요. 그래서 또 오늘 롤판에
But no, I don't bet on League in general though, because if my goal is to become a caster, you can't bet on a League. You can't bet while you're casting. But nonetheless, let's take a look at the MVP interview now.
두 선수와의 이야기를 좀 나눠보겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 축하드립니다. 네. 자, 첫 세트 오즈 게이밍의 크라운 선수가 MVP가 됐고요. 세 번째 세트에서는 파일럿 선수였습니다. 먼저 크라운 선수 승리 소감부터 이야기해 주시죠.
네. 되고 있는
네, 되고 있습니다. 되고 있습니다.
뭐 일단 경기력도 좋지 않고 힘들게 이겼지만 그래도 이겼으니까 다행이다.
네.
네, 이겼으니까 좋다.
어깨 좀 피셔도 돼요.
이게 저도 피고 싶은데 안 펴져요.
원하는 게임. 네. 자, 파일럿 선수는
네, 오늘 약간 플레이오프 좀 많이 그 진출 놓고 좀 중요한 경기였는데 이겨서 좀 더 먼 미래를 볼 수 있게 돼서 다행이라 생각합니다.
그렇습니다. 이 크라운 선수가 오리아나로 경기를 첫 세트 때 잡았는데 조이 상대로 난입 들고 경기 추리기가 쉽지 않다고 클테멘스를 이야기해 주셨잖아요.
그렇죠. 정하나니 모리아나가 다소 좀 무력한 모습이 나올 때가 많아요. 대회 때 보면 압박도 잘 못하고.
네.
근데 오늘 크라운 선수가 전체적으로 순간이동 안 되는 또 운영을 하셨잖아요.
네네.
라인전 압박 되게 잘하시더라고요. 확실히 좀 자신감이 있으셨나요? 그런 구도에 대해서?
구도는 옛날부터 너무 많이 했었어가지고 그냥 알고 있는데 풍선에 따라 또 구도가 다 틀려져요.
그쵸.
풍선 다음이 이제 정글 챔프 차이,
음.
움직임 차이. 근데 일단 풍선도 뭐 괜찮게 안 떴고 그리고 공을 잘 맞아서 잘 때려서 구도가 잘 잡힌 것 같아요.
지금 채팅창에 클로저 선수가 크라운 선수가 롤 모델이다.
아, 맞아요.
네,
화제가
이런
많이 됐죠.
질문 대답을 했었는데 그 이야기 들으셨잖아요.
네.
네, 어떠셨어요?
일단 뭐 저는 찾아보는 건 아닌데 이 애기들이 잘 얘기해 주더라고요.
네,
자꾸.
네.
그런 이제 뭐 예전에 이한 선수도 예전에 인터뷰에서 그렇게 했었고 그런 걸 보면은 솔직히 실감은 잘 안 나요. 근데 그 이미지를 그리면은 제가 이제 예전 스타 선배님들 중에 이제 이수동 선수 보고 아 프로게이머 해야겠다 이 생각이 들었을 때 그 느낌 아니었을까 하면서
너무
그냥-
겸손한데요.
그냥 감사한 마음밖에 없죠. 그런 누군가에게 뭐 별이 된다는 거. 네.
우리 또 미드 쪽의 대부님.
전 시 한 편 읊조리는 느낌이었습니다.
네.
이게 저희도 이제 그 비공식적으로 이렇게 선수들 경기 시작 전에 막 설문지 같은 것도 있는데 거기 보면은 크라운 선수를 롤 모델로 적어둔 선수도 되게 많아요. 공식적으로 이제 밝히질 않았을 뿐이지.
네.
네. 저
비공식적인 것까지 다 알고 있는 역시
그렇죠.
다 같이
역시 포니.
다 같이 받으셨잖아요.
참 그래서 그럼 또 원딜러 쪽에서 스승님이라고 볼 수 있는 파일럿 선수도 오늘 처음으로 세나 꺼내줬어요.
네네.
근데 사실 또 게임이 재밌었잖아요. 이게 크라운 선수랑 연결되는데
네.
한태훈이 없었잖아요, 계속.
네.
그것 좀 어떻게 보셨어요, 그 구도 2세트?
아유, 정신을 못 차리더라고요.
이게 좀
네.
웃자고 여쭤보는 건데 그런 구도에서 약간 알면서 당해준 뭐 미드 잘못인가요? 뭐 못마가 좀 바텀 잘못인가요? 어떤가요?
둘 다 이제 좀 지분이 50대 50으로 있긴 한데
네.
이 친구가 1대1은 되게 엄청 탑급이라고 생각하는데
네.
좀 케어가 많이 필요해서 바텀 잘못을 좀 더 비중을 높이고 저희가 이제 더 잘 봐주는 쪽으로.
네. 크라운 선수 안 힘드셨어요? 2대1, 3대1, 4대1 계속 하셨는데.
맞아요.
그게 근데 원래 그렇게 구도가 나오면 안 되긴 하는데 왜냐면 한태훈이 이제 다 버리고 올라오면
맞아요.
바텀에서 이득을 봐야 되는데 근데 올라오는 거에 처음에 3렙에 이제 탑 쪽 바이게에서
네.
말도 안 되는
네.
게 일어나니까 손해를 안 보고 이득을 보고 다시 내려가잖아요.
네네.
네.
그래서 제풀도 빠지고 그냥 말도 안 되는 걸 당하니까
그래서 이제 그 말도 안 되는 게 이게 정확히 얘기해서 뭐 카밀이 잡힌 건가요? 아니면 뭐 다른
3일이 그 이상한 콜 하면서
예.
한태용 올라온 거 보고 싸우자 해서 뭐 싸우다가 갑자기 딱 끌려 들어가서 뭐 손해 보고 그게 하나씩 굴러간 거죠. 원래 그렇게 상황이 나오면 안 되는데
그렇습니다.
근데 파일럿 선수 진짜 3세트 또 깔끔했잖아요. 근데
네.
조합을 보면
네.
네.
항상 오른 트런들이 좀 많이 나오잖아요. 노골 쪽으로.
네.
그런 조합을 같이 좀 선호하시는 게 있는 거예요. 원딜 입장에서 좀 뒤넣기 편한?
저는 상관없는데 이제 저희 팀의 색깔이라고 할까요?
네.
그 조합하면 그냥 다 이길 수 있어서.
밥 조합으로.
네.
앞으로도 그러면 뭐 플레이오프를 지나서 더 위쪽으로 갔을 때도 좀 충분히 확인할 수 있지 않을까 싶습니다. 오즈 게임이 오늘 굉장히 중요한 경기에서 또 승리를 거뒀어요. 뭐 파일럿 선수 직접 언급해 주셨다시피 현재 이제 6승 6패가 됐고 득실차 -1로 이제 중위권을 이제 4위까지 올라갈 수 있거든요. 앞으로 이제 남은 경기에 대한 포부 한 말씀씩 서로 해주시죠.
이제 정규 시즌이 거의 마무리돼 가는데 플레이오프까지 저희가 보고 있어서 최종 목표는 1등으로 놓고 다 같이 열심히 연습해서 꼭 이루도록 노력하겠습니다.
자 그리고 크라운 선수도 한 말씀 해주시죠.
하고
네네네네.
네, 뭐 항상 똑같은 말이고 뭐 열심히 해서 좋은 경기력을 보일 수 있도록 계속해서 보완하고 끌어올리도록 하겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 자, 승리 다시 한번 축하드리고요. 카메라 보시면서 오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠를 외쳐주시면 되겠습니다.
오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠.
다음
And there we go. That's going to be it for that first match. Second match will be coming up in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win that? It's going to be a very important match for Griffin. They have to win. Like I said, a loss here will deny Griffin their miracle playoff run. They have to win this. And a very specific scenario has to happen. But one of to have that scenario happen, Griffin have to win. A loss here from Griffin denies them playoffs. So we'll see what they can do. I believe they have to win out. Oz has to lose out from here. And hyFresh, Element Mystic, and ESC Shane can't hit 7 wins. So if they can do that, then they might be able to win. But nonetheless, it's going to be very tough for them. It's going to be very tough. We'll see if they can beat Element Mystic. That'll be the first step. We'll find out. I think maybe we'll see some Gideon since it's going to be desperation time. But nonetheless, like I said, we'll be right back with Griffin versus Element Mystic.